In this video, I want you to kind of look at my set, pause, and finish on my stroke. Even on that break, there was kind of like I got myself set up in the set position, I drew back, I paused, and then finished through. I had a user, Johnny V, that basically was saying how good my follow-through, and a lot of my follow-through comes from that set, pause, and finish. In this rack, you'll kind of notice that I don't have a good first shot on solids. I like solids a lot better because you got balls kind of over by pockets. I got a thin cut on that 7, but I don't really want to take a thin cut because it's hard to control. So I go ahead and shoot with the 9 to start with, do a little bit of a draw. I'm going to pick up this ball by the side pocket, and I'm going to kind of spin around the table. I've got a choice here, mainly because I'm going for a break and run. I go ahead and do this combo with the 10-11. If it weren't for going for a break and run and trying to open things up, I might shoot that stripe that was kind of up on the table a little bit. But I go ahead and do that 10-11 to open things up. Now I go for that 14 ball, and I'm going to draw back to get down to these 3 stripes down here. My set, pause, finish, I want to kind of go back to that. It may be kind of short, but you're going to see that set. I come up close to the ball, and then I do draw back on my final stroke, and I do a little pause, and then just release through. So there I go ahead and hit that 13. I draw back. I'll shoot this 10 in the side, just kind of go down to the end rail because I have a little bit of an angle going away from it. Be able to shoot this 12. I'll basically not quite stop, but do a tiny bit of a draw and leave myself a cut on this 8 ball up in the other corner. These short shots are where you see maybe my follow through isn't quite as good, and I'm basically trying to avoid double hitting. I cut that 8 in the corner. Moving on to this next rack, once again, look for that set, pause, and finish. Set, pause, finish. I made a ball or 2 in the 4 in the break. I decided to go with this 13 going up, and then I'll hit that 14 next. I'm going to drift forward a little bit, so I'll be able to shoot that 9 in the side. It's right next to it. The 9's kind of blocked from going in the corner. Now I'll be able to follow up this one, and I'll pick up that ball by the corner. Once again, this is something that if I was playing from a totally strategic standpoint, I might not go for this 12 ball next, because it blocks the 8, and I think that's the 2 there. But since I'm going for break and runs, I go ahead and spin just kind of around the table, make that 12, and I end up pretty good for this ball in the side, so I'm going to shoot the 15 in the side and just kind of stop. I'll hit the 11 in the corner, drift forward just a hair to be able to shoot the 10, and I'm staying clear of all those solids, so I just want to keep myself out of trouble. So I'll be able to shoot the 10 in the corner, and then I'll have the 8 back down at this end. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.